Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping right back into Supernatural. This is season 15, the final season, episode number 13, titled Destiny's Child. Are we going to be hearing Survivor in this? I'm a survivor, Alright, anyways. I'm guessing Destiny's Child refers to Jack, because we learned that Jack is, he's getting ready to destroy God. Billy has been working with him, and then Merle was the Reaper in charge of you know, watching Jack, but Jack and the boys got access to the other dimension. They were able to save their Kaya by returning Otherworld Kaya back to her world after Chuck, like, eviscerated, disintegrated, whatever you want to call it, all the other worlds. So Kaya's back home on the team. I thought she was dead. So that was a shock. But this kind of also opens up possibilities that she's going to be around maybe to get Claire one final storyline. And I think last time in the reaction, I was like, I want to see Claire again, but I also don't, because if I do, I want her to have a happy ending, because I feel like there's too many good things going on right now, especially with Chuck kind of lingering in the background, you know, making his moves, pulling his pieces. So I don't know. I still think Sam and Dean are gonna get the worst out of it come by the end of the show. But I want characters like, you know, Jody, Claire, Kaya, Jack even to have happy endings. But I guarantee you that the main three, Sam, Dean, Cass, I think they're gonna die. I'm just throwing it out there. I feel like, if anything, I feel like this show is going to kill off our main three and maybe set up for, maybe not exactly set up for a series, but kind of just cliffhanger it, have like maybe the girls, Kaya, Patience, Annie, Claire, they could be like their own group of hunters, and Jody could be their Bobby, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's way down the line a little bit, but I kind of want to just hop right into this. Destiny's Child, don't really know what to expect other than I believe it is about Jack and his role and everything, but I'm going to stop yapping. We're going to talk about this episode immediately afterwards, but if you guys want to see this reaction and review in its entirety, it's available right now on my Patreon, in addition to an episode ahead. So if that interests you, you can go ahead and check that out. Multiple tiers to choose from. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. Check that out if you wish. No pressure at all. It is just there if you guys want a little bit extra time with me. I'm not that bad, so. Anyways, yeah. If you can't support me on Patreon, support me here on YouTube. Helps build the channel and helps me want to make more content for you guys. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to hop right into this episode and talk about it immediately afterwards. So, all right, guys. Here we go. Are we getting Meg back? Where's Meg been?
I learned that from the pizza man.
So where is it?
Where's what?
The pizza?
Oh, it's about pizza. I was like, huh. I thought we were getting all these characters back. What the hell is it? I've heard that sound effect before, I just don't remember what it was for. What the fuck?
Dean. Sam.
Dean? I got these guys are proper, so they say heck, and these guys say hell. It's funny.
Nuts.
Really? So they're stuck together. Oh, wait, what? What happened? Were they trying to flee their other world before God destroyed them and they found themselves here?
We need to be prepared. I have the next step. For Jack. The first quest was meant to strengthen Jack's body. Step 2 is more spiritual in nature. Jack needs to find the occultum.
Latin for hidden. Where do we find it?
I don't know. It's hidden. We need to be ready and vigilant and not stupid.
Well, I have information on the occultum from the shaman Sergei.
Him? Are we that desperate?
I think so.
Where is it?
What does this have to do with pizza?
Until a few years ago, it was in desperation.
They're gonna look for the occultum, but I think the other Sam and Dean are gonna find it, and they're gonna need to work together or something.
Sam and Dean. You just
Yeah.
keep turning
Hello.
up.
My two bad.
When was the last time we saw her?
Why don't you tell us about the occultum?
What about it?
God's back. He's pissed. And he's gonna murder the world.
So you want me to be on your side, against God?
I mean, we are better looking.
Please?
No. I'm not going to make God my enemy.
I thought y'all had all the luck in the world, though.
Well,
Like the luck of Hercules and
you don't have a choice.
all that. What happened with that? Wouldn't all that luck let them, lead them to the occultum? Ruby? Ruby?
Nice vessel. Suits you better than the blonde.
Wait a minute. You were friends?
Were they throwing shade at Katie Cassidy? What the hell?
The occultum. You've got it. And I can get you a buyer. For a taste.
She said she had hid it until she contacted the buyer, which she never did because, well, you...
That gave me kind of chills. I love going back, like how we circle back to older seasons. I love that.
I don't feel things the way I used to. Before I lost your soul. I used to feel things. Now I understand why Sam and Dee were angered by what happened to Mary.
By what you did to Mary.
Will he ever forgive me?
Never say never, but
Things more
I feel like
acutely than anyone
Cass
I've
is
ever known.
betrayed Dean way more, and they're on good terms right now. So trust me, I know by experience.
Oh,
What? Wait,
Joe said that's where Ruby stashed the occultum.
maybe they can work with these guys.
You were sexually intimate with. I need your assistance.
Oh my God, are they go?
I need you to kill me. In theory, if I'm brought to death's brink, I should be able to put one foot in the afterlife and contact Ruby. I need you to draw out most of my life force. Store it in here.
You have a lot of faith in this kid, especially for someone with no soul.
What if I screw up?
Well, then I'll be lost forever.
Okay, no pressure.
Are you sure?
Not at all. Give me 1 hour, then bring me back.
Ruby? Ruby? Can you hear me?
Hello, Clarence.
Oh my God, of course.
Meg, you're the empty.
You always work quick. Apparently, you want to see Ruby, so I went with a demon theme.
I'm here fulfilling a request ordered by Death herself, and I understand that you and she are working together.
You're no fun. Go get our pizza, man.
Ruby,
Where am I?
Ruby, I woke you up because I'm looking for an object known as the occultum, and the angel Joe said you hid it somewhere in hell.
Oh, did she? Wow. She called me.
Look, you and I work well together when we have to. You are a powerful demon, and I am a good businesswoman. When the smoke clears, there'll be a new world order. We can make that work for us.
The occultum is a place?
Yeah, it's like, wait,
A
what?
place, a thing, whatever you want to call it. It's powerful.
Oh.
Joe and I cut a deal and I stashed it. I'll help you on one condition. That you get me the hell out of here.
Damn it.
What? The occultum was never in hell.
Yeah, we get that.
The occultum is apparently the safest place in the world.
Wait, what if Chuck checks in on us and sees what we're doing? Isn't it pretty much over?
Wait, so you want them to be you?
Well, it's not that hard. Me and Sam do it every day. So I'm thinking we open up a rift with a spell, kind of like we did with Apocalypse.
Like, yo,
We
you
don't
two.
need angel juice, 'cause we
Stay
just
put.
the matter. It's better than leaving them here.
Ah, they're still doing rock, paper, scissors.
We made it out just before the explosion. That's God. God?
Yeah, you're gonna need another beer. So, this is where you live, and this is where your hunting operation is based.
We hunt monsters all over the country. It's exhausting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we do it worldwide.
How do you afford it?
We get paid for hunting monsters. You what?
Yes.
Well, like Angel
Corp
Investigations?
does very well.
Hunter Corp?
Corp to death.
Smartest guy ever. See, we got ourselves a bit of a situation here. Oh. And God smashed your world, like we said. And
And now he's gonna take out this one. But He may be checking in on us here.
So if he decides to look in on us, we don't want him to know what we're doing. So you two are gonna be here, pretending to be us.
Guys, I know I've been doing this as long as you, but doesn't this seem a little easy?
Hellhounds.
You got it? Yep. Yes, Ruby. Forgot to mention the freaking hellhounds.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, you have to guard it somehow.
Guys, I can't hold him forever.
Well, can someone help Sam hold it? They're just standing and watching. Does three people need to do this?
How was that? Is that a map?
I'm guessing it's the occultum.
In order to be in the occultum must be in you.
So you swallow it or something?
Guys,
Why is no one else helping Sam? Why? Why?
where's the thing?
I ate it.
You what?
Well, he said it had to be in me, so...
No, spit it out. Jack? 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 Jack?
Jack just did it? Why? Yeah, he wants to help, but Jesus Christ. Tell someone what you're doing, please.
Are you an angel?
Nephilim?
long story.
Child of Satan?
Why do humans have to stay out?
This is the garden. Man's beginning.
Eden. Like Adam and Eve?
God loved them so.
Oh, it's the snake in the garden that's going to tempt him. Turn him back evil or something? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Make it. Oh, you think it gave him his soul back? Well, Sam, you did the best you could. You know, no one else was helping you. Badass. What the fuck? How'd that happen?
Well, thanks for your help.
But the snake, it looked like it corrupted him.
You know,
like a little bit. Like it tempted him.
We could just all live here together. That would just be weird. Is the kid okay? I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know what happened with Jack now.
He's been to the garden. That's the crossroads of divinity and humanity. No one's been there since the exile till now.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, his soul's back. He's gonna start regretting everything now.
My mother died too. Why didn't I understand? It was my fault.
His soul is back.
Just, please forgive me.
He wants Dean's forgiveness the most. Okay, guys, that was Supernatural Season 15, the final season, Episode 13, Destiny's Child. No survivor, unfortunately, but tons of fan service in this episode. And I don't really mean tons, but we did see Ruby come back. We saw the angel Joe come back. So in regards to fan servicey stuff, we got to see Dean and Sam's IRL wives interacting with one another in the same show. So it was, I thought that was neat how you see Sam and Dean working together. Then on the flip side, you see Ruby and Joe working together. I thought that was really neat. Also like how we were on the hunt for the occultum. Ruby knew where it was. They found it. Jack was able to enter the garden looking for answers. And apparently after his short visit there, he spoke with the snake. And I believe that snake is supposed to be the one that tempted Eve or something like that. Or yeah, I think that was how the story went. Like Adam and Eve were the first two created. Eve was tempted by the snake. She ate the apple or something and they both were banished. I think that's how the story went. So I don't know if that little girl's supposed to be Eve or if Eve is supposed to be Eve that we saw in season 6. So I would like more clarification on that and where that whole story is. So it looks like Jack has his soul back. And I don't know if he still has the occultum in him, because he did swallow it, and he did come back, and it did release a burst of energy that disintegrated the hellhounds that were guarding the church, or the ground, the building that was hidden in. So it looks like we have ourselves in a situation where we advanced the plot, but there's still some threads like hanging on that I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Because in the Gamblers, they were gifted the coin with all the luck of Hercules, etc., etc. So wouldn't this luck and then some, all that extra luck, wouldn't that have helped them? I don't know. To avoid being bamboozled or something like that. I don't know. It just feels like they got their luck back, but it never really felt like they're even more luckier or than they usually have been. It just felt like back to the status quo. Like we depowered them and now we need to upgrade them back to where they were. But if you're going to give them all that extra luck, like the luck of Hercules, I don't know, it doesn't feel any different. But I did enjoy that Sam and Dean from the other world got trapped in the rift as Chuck was destroying all the other worlds, so I hope that's not the last we see of them, because I did make a point during the reaction saying, what if Sam and Dean use Otherworld Sam and Dean to kind of distract Chuck while they do their thing? They did that a little bit here, but then they just kind of let them be on their way, so hopefully they come back and they're able to pull off whatever plan and whatever they need to do in order to ice Chuck once and for all, in addition to Amara as well. So yeah, we just finished the 13th episode, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We got 7 episodes left. I don't know why I need to count, but anyways, 7 episodes left, and we are funneling our way towards the finale. We got to see some fan favorites come back. They even threw a shot at Katie Cassidy, which I was not a fan of, but I liked Katie Cassidy's Ruby. So that little shade they threw, it's like, oh, you're better than the blonde or whatever, or you didn't look great in blonde. Whatever that line was. Obviously it was a dig at Katie Cassidy, but I enjoyed both Rubies, but I enjoyed this Ruby a little bit more just because she is married to Sam IRL. So yeah, I mean, I thought the episode was good. It's definitely a setup for what's going to happen later. So hopefully by the end of the whole thing, we're going to bring everybody together and it'll be like Zack Snyder's Justice League, where the Age of Heroes will come together to defeat Chuck, Amara, etc., etc., free the universe, and everyone lives happily ever after. Not exactly sure if that's going to happen at all, but we'll see. But yeah, setup episode for hopefully what's going to be a banger rest of the season and rest of the series. If you enjoyed my reaction, my review, this, once again, it is available right now in its entirety, plus future episode. If you guys are interested, if not, show all your support here on YouTube. I like making content for you guys, and yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. So yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Check it out on Patreon if you want to spend a little more time with me. Other than that, I think I'll catch you guys next time in Season 15, Episode 14 of Supernatural, as we get one step closer to the finale. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there, and see you guys next time. Alright guys, adios.